First things first, my name's Kenneth Bird. Company is Black Series Edition LLC, Imperial Gunmetal Crystal Edge Technology Screens, and coming soon, the amazing Cyberpunk Gaming Garage. Anyway, so today has been an amazing blessing, and I'll tell you why. Because again, I keep telling the devil over and over again, I know you're trying, but it ain't gonna work. And the reason why it's not gonna work is because God has our back. 100%. No matter how much the devil may feed information to you and naysayers at the end of the day, God's got my back, no matter what. He is here for us to defend us and protect us in any way possible. So, I get down there to the zoning area. I love Allentown so much. Allentown's amazing. I freaking love Allentown. But anyway, get down at Allentown, or in Allentown. We get down into the zoning office. And who do we meet? We meet the person, the same person, which is a caseworker for the case here. Cool dude, cool dude. And we show him some of the demonstration stuff we're doing and everything, and we explain to him. And he said, you know what, I'm so happy we got a chance to talk and work things out. Work things through, work things out. So, it's a good thing that you guys did call the zoning on us. A good thing. You know why? Because number one, this helps him out at the end of the day, get his building where it needs to be at. And the guy is awesome. Like I said, the guy from zoning was like, we're not trying to take anything. We're not trying to come storming in and controlling. We want to help you get everything you need. So basically, you can do what you need to do. That's beautiful right there. That's amazing how God is. Points us and puts us with people that will support us and help us. So we talk about the garage. He says, well, this is what we put in so far. We got put in a gaming garage. He said, you got no problem with that. You can have a gaming garage. That's no problem. He said that. I said, well, we do have, and I had to go back there and talk to somebody in zoning. I got them talking to him. He gave me some information for parks and recreation, which we have to contact for the free screen, to donate the free screen. And also, too, I got the information for the mayor's office to set up a appointment with them for this free screen we're donating to Allentown. Make sure I got that on me. Yeah. So we got a lot done. We got the mayor's office for an appointment to set up, and this is to get ready for the free screen. We talked to Building Zone down there who said, oh, well, if you got a heater in there, air conditioner, they don't care about that. If you got this insulation we have here, they don't care about that. But if I would have put that drywall in, and thank you so much for calling that in, if I would have put that drywall in, I would have wasted $400 because it would all have to be ripped out. So, thank you so much. So now, I asked them, can I get drywall put in? She said, no, it's no problem. Oopsie. It's my controller hitting the ground. She said, this is the application you need. Right here. And all you got to do, $50 for application fee, and about $160, $200, just basically just to have for the drywall permit. That's it. That's all. That's all we need. I got that in my account. Literally easily got that in my account. Got a couple grand sitting in my account because I saved so much money. So that's all we got to do. And I said, can I install the drywall myself? She said, sure. You can do it yourself. You just have to have the owner sign off on it. Me and the owner are best friends. So guess what? When I have a drywall in here, can I level the floor off? Yeah, you can level the floor, but the floor is not attached to anything, so it does come out, so you can put the garage back to the original state. She said, I don't see a problem with that. Yeah, we're talking to them directly in the building. So everything you tried to do failed, but I gave you something. I just popped over to Allentown Police Department. Your charges have been extended. I walked over there and I talked to a captain over there, had a conversation. You're in the system already. So they pulled your file up. There you are. And they said, what's wrong? I said, well, right here, we got a new address. This is the address where I'm at. I showed them the email, you acknowledging where we're at. I showed them when you posted on YouTube our address, calling us scammers. At the end of the day, you got new charges popped up on you today, buddy. Your charges have been extended. So now it looks like that 90-day, maybe you could have gotten, is going to extend to maybe a 20-year prison sentence. Good luck in jail. You're going to need it. 20 freaking years this joker going to end up getting. He got extensive charges in there. There's tons of charges in there now. And we got evidence to back up every single thing we said. See you in Allentown soon. Real soon. Now you can sit there and complain and says, hey, look, his family's out to get me. That's your problem, not mine. You made that in the day. Well, why are they out to get you? I mentioned their names on YouTube. Oh, why would you mention their names on YouTube? Do they have anything to do with this? No, they don't. Well, then, just going to have to make sure the police get there before they get to you. You brought it on yourself. Next time I see one of them next door nonsense, I'm going to go next door and talk with my neighbors next door. Mind you only got one airport up here. Only one way in, only one way out. So I'm going to take this information we got here, and I am going to fill out this application. Well, we got everything in here, man. I can get all kinds of stuff done. Gee whiz. Yeah, I'm good friends with the guy. He's cool as on the world. So we got to talking everything. I showed him the gaming channel. He freaking loves it. I showed him the screens. And yeah, he said, I saw the screens. The screens are insane. Yeah, they love our freaking technology. And I was like, yeah, I want to do a 250. I showed him the giant 250 screen. Blown away by it. He said, I said, we're trying to find someplace in Allentown we can put this at for free. We're going to donate to the city. So the guy was like, here. The woman downstairs at the front desk gave me information to the mayor's office. So, I got it right here. I thought I lost it. For the mayor's office, so I can contact them, all the information, numbers, extension, and everything. That is the local council. Yeah, I can contact them to get that ball rolling. And then the guy upstairs, cool as can be, the zoning guy, the guy that you basically supposed to come down and investigate. That's a cool dude at the end of the day. He gave me information for parks and recreation. So if we want to set up screens in the park, we can do that too. Is that awesome or what? So came down there. God gave us the victory. We were able to get valuable information. The people we're talking to, and the guy's very nice. I talked to him. He said, no, we're not trying to shut anybody down. We're not trying to kick anybody out. We just want to help you guys at the end of the day. That's what we want to do. And I said, no problem. I said, I'm going to be with him. I'm going to be helping him out, whatever he needs. He said, no problem at all. When y'all come down, we'll get that all taken care of, and we'll go from there. And that's what we're going to do. And in here, this is already taken care of. So whatever you guys try to do at the end of the day, didn't work. But what you did do is you got extra charges. And you're going to come here soon, very soon. And remember that prison I showed you across the street? That's where you're going to be at, Jamie. Next time I see you in court again for the rest of the charges, you're going to be wearing a jumpsuit. I guarantee you that. And I'm going to contact your landlord soon. Very, very soon. As a matter of fact, process server left me a message. We think we got your landlord. So I'm going to reach out to him, let him know that basically we got a person there of interest that basically went in and we had process servers. He's broke several laws. So I'm going to have a little talk with your landlord. On top of that, I'll be contact license inspection in your area because your building basically where you're living at right now is way under code. You got spray paint. You got operating whatever. You got a printer? Really? You know how dangerous those things are operate in small, close quarters? You got overpopulation of pets. You got stuff cluttered behind corners. And your apartment is too small, the house, the family that you have. You want to play games, right? No problem. I'll make the phone call. Yeah. And we'll also let them know that the bottom line, the person of interest is in that property. Basically, we have criminal charges filed against them. Good luck. You're going to need it. All right. So with me, I am going to start work again. I think I got my tape in there. I should have my tape. That's a pretty big box for Coco. So I can start finishing the installation. Fill out my forms, go in, and get the permit to put my drywall in. So you don't need a permit if you're putting in one sheet of drywall. We got to put in 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 sheets of drywall. That's what we have to put in here. Yeah, for the wall so we can hang up our equipment and stuff. And we got to level out the floor. That's it. But I'm still going to go in. When I do the floor, I'm still going to go in and get a permit for that for fun because I like it. I like going and getting the permits. They're fun. Man, it's all kinds of stuff I'm going to be digging up, man, different things. I'm learning so much in that zoning office. It's so fun. So I'm looking at this. I wonder if I get a permit for a fence. It's like, man, they got fencing, roofing, siding, all this stuff, man. I'm going to have a ball with this. This is so much stuff I can learn the information. Now, when I get my 7 acres, I can build whatever freak I want. I don't need any permits because I own the land. It's mine. But not own the land, I lease the land, but I can build what I want. But other than that, yeah, they got so much stuff on here. It's just freaking cool. That's the re. All right, so Yeah, devil tried, devil failed again. And devil got more charges popped on top of him. So now, when we go to court, you're going to have a slew of charges sitting on top of you. You already got enough of them already. Now you got cyber stalking. So I got to go back in there, get the file that I need, go back over. Oh, man, no. I don't have to do that. I forgot. She said you don't have to do it because you're already in the system. Oh, when you called the police down here? Yeah, guess what, buddy? They're laughing about that. Username Mike Gomez. Are you kidding me? Yeah, guess what? You're getting blamed for that now. Yes, you are. So all I got to do now is just call the FBI, give them the information down for the police, and they're going to share the records back and forth. That's all I got to do now because you're already in the system in both units. Whew, man. Going to get sued and going to jail. Gee whiz, that got to suck. Okay. You figure that out how that's going to work for you. I'm just in a box. Oh, Mr. Minister, by the way, your name was already given up. So your emails, you're part of a conspiracy charge. Those are involved, which means Stalin Week 5. What's that fellow? Stalin Week 5. Danny, you're involved in that too because we have pictures and videos and stuff like that talking about my company. What else? Minister and Stalin Week 5, Danny. I think those are my right now. So basically, I told you it's an open case. You can get thrown into this if you show that basically you participated in this nonsense, which you did. So, good luck on that. Enjoy your charges. First, they're going to ask, are there any parties involved? And yes, we do have parties involved. And gentlemen, if you think for a minute, because you're on the internet and they can't find you, this is FBI. They're going to find you. So, be prepared that someone's going to pop up at your door to come get you. Dumb people in my lifetime. People are just really stupid. All right, let's see. I'm going to order my stuff. I'm going to do a sample of my cloud display. Oh, this is my stuff right here. Also, too, when I'm done, they want to check out exactly what I'm hooking up in here. So they want to see a cloud display. I showed him the Thunder screen. He does some gaming. A little Call of Duty. He just game. He's a gamer, so he wants to see the setup and all when I get done. So I can't wait to show him. But also, I can use these too because I can, if I want to build other structures, if I want to build screens. So I contact Parks, get my everything done from there. I can contact the city, working with the mayor to put these screens on, which would be pretty nice. I showed them that ad tech technology displayed through glass. Oh, they freaking fell in love with it. But thank you for the opportunity. I really appreciate it. See, I told you, God works everything out. Everything out. He works everything out at the end of the day. What you thought? That we were going to get kicked out in the street? That we're going to get, that's what you thought at the end of the day? Oh, you don't know Jesus at the end of the day. You apparently don't know Jesus. All you know is the devil. That's what the devil probably told you. Jesus told us something else. Jesus told us that we were going to go down there and get it all taken care of and everything was going to be done. That's what Jesus said. And we went down there and everything was taken care of. And while I was down there, I filed some additional charges to stack onto your previous charges. Now, when I get off of this, I'm going to contact the FBI. I'm going to give them your case number, which has your new charges attached to it. And I'm going to give them the information for the Allentown Detectives Unit. So that way they can take all your new information and file into their database so they can get ready for prosecution. You know, there's a section under too for basically reporting companies for fraud. I'm going on that section today. I'll be filing about your LLC, how basically you committed fraud. I'm basically saying that your company's been around how long? 5 to 6 months? I'll be submitting all the receipts showing your company's been around a lot longer than that. Also too, I will be submitting the YouTube video showing your product matching everyday house paint instead you've been ripping off customers and selling them house paint. Now, again, you're going to have to back that up in court, and that's why I'm sending that package to your residency. Well, not your residency, sorry, it'll be your business now because you registered as a business, showing proof that you cannot back your products up. Yeah, I'm proud of that today. And you know what that's going to do, right? Well, Secretary of State of California is going to look into that. It's all government. They're going to start digging in even more, trying to figure out why you don't have your What's he missing on his account? He's missing a state of information due date. This has been missing since the 8th. You haven't even filed this document or paperwork yet. This puts your account in serious jeopardy. On top of that, consider the fact that you lied on documents, which is what we're going to basically submit to them, to the FBI today, for your company as being a fraud. Jamie, you better be to back your products up. You're going to be in a lot of trouble. Oh, and by the way, Partey, you may end up in there too, and I'll tell you why. That range gain doesn't exist at all, period. And we can show multiple cancellations from you guys when we tried to basically buy your products to try to prove this theory actually exists. So you better get that together quick. You better remove it off your website right away. Trying to help you out. Now we got a ton of gaming stuff to buy for this place. I can't wait. I got to empty out my storage unit because I got my gear guns. I got all my stuff in there. We're hooking it up really quick. We're going to do a Darth Vader shrine. Yeah, we're doing a Darth Vader shrine. We're going to do a cloud ceiling that's going to come down to a screen. I was telling him about that, the levitating screen with the cloud ceiling. It comes with the thunder that hits the screen. He said, man, let me know. Let me know. I gotta go back out again. I want to go get a hoagie, but I'm gonna sit on this because it's full of your cat fur. I gotta go in and clean all this. So next week I'll have your package to you. Now, Jamie, I would advise you strongly when this package comes to you that you sign it and you do these demonstrations live on YouTube, because this is a guaranteed demonstration. You have to guarantee your products work. If not, we can use this against you in court to crush you. So I would advise you, already you can be crushed in court at any given time, but I would advise you take those paints out, put them against your products, and do the demonstrations. If you don't do this, we can use this against you, like the fact that, where the freak is my black paint? Yeah, like that. Now, anybody else want to get involved in this? Because now we got an open case here. Anybody else want to be dropped in the grinder? Keep in mind, don't think it's FBI involved in this now. It's a cybercrime. So if you think you can hide behind your IP addresses and everything else in the day, trust me, they got individuals that can dig through all that and find out exactly who you are. If they can track down terrorists in third world countries, I don't think they're going to have a problem tracking you down. So, Mr. Minister, you want to be a part of this? Now you are. Good luck, gentlemen. You're going to need it. I'll see you in court shortly, hopefully shortly. And then we can get this before a judge, and then you can explain your case with mountains of evidence standing behind you. So I don't know how that's going to work. But this mess right here, your due date, are you kidding me? This is, man. Let's go pull up something real quick on this address real quick. Taco, I'm watching you bounce back and forth. No. Back it up. Every time I got new pants on, you always want to jack them up. Let's see. In this one right here, this section right here called Fast People Search, this is where all your information pops up. And this information pops up with, yeah, he got this, everybody's in. I mean, literally everybody's attached. But we don't show that because we don't do that stuff in the day. But all your fake addresses, fake phone numbers are all in here, all at the end of the day. This is also linked to your landlord's property because your LLC is attached to this, which means it's linked to all this fraud. It's linked to his apartment. It's going to make him look bad. And he's not going to want that. Let's go up here and let's grab your case number right here. Hit a backspin on this one. This gives information on exactly. Let's see. Oh, we got to put it in the search engine. Can't go back on there. You got to put it in the search engine. Get out of there. There we go. Let's get a copy of that. Go search engine. Let's pull up some records on you. Yeah, you see what pops up, Jamie? These are all the complaints that we filed against you. Fraud charges, scam charges. All they'd have to do is just type that name in and all our evidence pops up. Any judge, any police officer that pulls up that number right there can pull up all the documents that we showed online of you committing all these crimes. It even shows your expired numbers. All that's there. And guess what we find here? Right here in this section right there. Has your address attached to it. That's not by us. That's by another company. How you search other companies. All we have to do is click on this, and your company's information pops up. It shows you your company's age is coming in now at 6 months. Last time it would have been 5. But what they'll do is go back to the initial date, and that's what they'll basically calculate it by. So your company's been around longer than 6 months. We all know that. As a matter of fact, in the video you deleted, it goes back 5. No, worse than that. The Frankenstein video we show that you go back somewhere between almost 5 to 6 years on that video. So what you been paying? There's your information all right there, address, all that. Now, if you think at the end of the day that we can't do this, yes, we can. There's nothing you can do about it. I could go in and you post my address and I can file stalking charges on you and you can get arrested for posting my address because this is a resident. At the end of the day, it's not my business. There's nothing tied here for my business. But you are on public. You basically registered your LLC where you lived. So now your address is considered to be your business address also. So you lied on your documents. I'm going to be submitting this today to the FBI. Let me see. FBI fraud units. So let's get cracking. We got work to do. I got your documents here. I'll submit everything over to them, including the sites where we got the information from. They're going to contact the whatever it is from California. They got to contact them because that's where your LLC resides. Besides California State Secretary of State, so they have to reach out to them. I keep telling you at the end of the day. Oh, by the way, the fellow we contacted for the zoning you contacted, they have all your information. Yeah, we sent them everything. We actually have under the criminal charges they looked over. They also looked over how you posted the garage the first time you contacted us. You put down first name Crow, last name 1176. That's what you put down. You use your company's email address, and you put down about the garage. That's considered stalking. Then we have you posting the address on YouTube. That was all submitted today. And then where you called the police to come down to the address, Mike Gomez. Yeah, they laughed about that. They was like, "Wow, this is so obvious, the same person." So yeah. And on top of that, these are all considered to be stalking charges now. So now you have stalking charges added on. I got to go back down. I got to get the case again and get another one printed out to show it off. Oh, you never learned. Yeah. Jaime, let me explain something to you real quick. You may want to invest on some rope on a soap. I'm going to come down and visit you. You know that, right? No, you can deny it. You don't have to come see me. But I'm going to come see you. I'll give you a little bit of reality check, my man. You threw everything away. Threw your family away, your livelihood, and your freedom over jealousy and pride. I'm a free man. I'm going to walk out that door. Sit out in the park. And you're going to stay in that place right there. That's where you're going to be at. Reality, man. Reality. And since you committed a cybercrime, you have no access to no cell phone, nothing online, anything at all, period. As I said before, your life is over. As of today, it's gone. You're already in the system. Now, if you feel I've done anything wrong to you, go file a charge against me. How much evidence you got against me? Nothing. Not a thing. You're going to call me a scammer at the end of the day, that I'm ripping people off and committing fraud? Prove it. Show me any demonstration of me matching black paint. As a matter of fact, where is my black paint? Which I requested multiple times. That's going to be used against you in court when I sue you. Now you're going to have to worry about the next stage. The next stage is the credibility of your business. And you already are missing documents. Those documents were due 8/20/23. And your documents have still not been presented. You also lied on your documents, clearly stating that your company has been around for 5 to 6 months. That's a lie because we got receipts dating back longer than that. So you didn't report that. And then we got videos of you on a YouTube channel, your YouTube channel, that matching house paint and still continue to sell the products, which we have proof. We went back and showed timestamp dates where you continue to sell these products on your site knowing you're ripping off your customers. So that's fraud at the end of the day. You have to back up everything you said your product can do. And one of the most important things, Jamie, is to make sure you don't match house paint. So that's why we're going to send you down a care package. Because if you deny that care package, that means you can't guarantee your products work. We can. That's why we requested from you. You've never requested for me to send you down gray paint because you can't back your products up. But we request you to send us black paint. So I'm going to send it to you. Let's see what he does with it, people. Let's see if he basically takes it out and paints it against the screen live. I'm going to tell you right now from the door, he's not going to do it. You know why? Because he did it already. And he fried himself on camera. He destroyed himself on camera. He's not going to go through that ever again for anybody. He doesn't care. That man will sit in a jail cell and don't even care at the end of the day because he's not going through that again. And the reason why we can say that is because we offered you to do the demonstration several times against the Amazon microblend slip silver. And the first thing I said, he's not going to do the demonstration because of what he went through with the other products. He's not going through that again. Can't back your products up. Any one of your customers come in, any one of them come in, they could file right now fraud charges against you because you're in the system already. And that means you have criminal records now. Once all this is filed, you'll be on public record. We could dig you up anytime we want and display you. Yep. Let me see right here. You're going to have to back this up, man, or your customers can sue you. So you better back up that your product is not matching house paint, because right now we're following those fraud charges today. I got to get that number real quick for the FBI unit for that one. Y'all can watch this. There you go. Jamie, you can get mad about it because that's usually what you'll probably do. All right, let's see what we got to do here. I need, put myself on that because I got to call them agencies so I can get my stuff set up for me. I'll put a 250-inch screen out in the park. That's going to be cool, man. You're going to be right there in Allentown with us. Because everything was committed here. So you're going to be over here with us. So that is going to be cool. You're going to be in the prison right over there. Every time I walk to the park, I'll see you. Now go ahead, get yourself a lawyer. Oh, I forgot you can't get a lawyer. You can try to get a lawyer. I don't know. Get yourself a lawyer or something. Yeah, you are going to have to get a lawyer. But the lawyer's going to sit there and say that if you committed any of these crimes, if this man has substantial evidence against you, and we do, then the only thing he can do is try to soften the blow. That's it. But you are going to get jail time. There's your receipts, right? Now, judge is going to ask us how long after, when this video was displayed, how long did Jamie continue to sell these products? Well, this video was probably around 4 months old when we found it. So in the 4 months time, you were still selling those products. And even after we did side-by-side comparisons, if you're still selling these products on your site, which is probably somewhere between almost 8 months in, you were still selling the products, knowing that your products are matching house paint. Did he issue an apology? No. Did he refund money? No. Payback can go through your PayPal account and see if he did issue refunds in between that timeline. You can't back any of this up. You're going to be in a lot of trouble for fraud. And you got to pay back some money to a lot of people. So some people are going to be receiving some checks or rebate checks from this guy. He's got to pay it up somehow. You're going to watch a lot of people that you thought at the end of the day had your back. They're going to turn on you in a hot second. As a matter of fact, when that conspiracy charge pops up, you guys are going to fight among each other. Yeah. You're going to be the blame game, pointing each other at who did what, and who was involved with what. They're going to all blame it on you. When they have to be brought down for questioning, oh yeah, they're going to blame it on you. They're going to turn on you. Your so-called friends. All going to point the finger at you. He's the one that started all this nonsense. He got involved. I just got caught up in it a little bit, but it's all him. He did all. He's going to blame you. How's the word for it? It's no honor in thieves. They all turn on each other. Yeah. That's you right there, buddy. So this is what we're going to submit over to the FBI division for companies for fraud. Oh, man, let me see. Ooh. After I freaked my teeth. Now, the messages that you sent with the number attached to the zoning area, we sent them over to, they got them, the guy read through all that. So he knows you're trolling on the door. But we're going to use that in court also too. Look at that now. Look at the look on his face. When he first started that video, he was bright-eyed, bushy-tailed. He knew at the end of the day he was going to be able to beat that paint. I told you weren't going to beat it. And you know what's funny about that demonstration? Really funny about it? When Jamie sent us over that black paint, oh, I forgot about the post office fraud charges too. We got to bring that up too. We got to send it over to the police tomorrow. So we filed fraud charges for these record committed fraud. But anyway, when he did the post office fraud charges with the CINEMAX, he got upset and ranted and said that the package that we got from a customer who didn't like Jamie's practices on cheating us, he didn't think that was right by sending us black paint. He sent us his. And Jamie went on this huge rant. I bet those videos are missing too. On this huge rant about how we made the product, we printed out the labels, all kinds of stuff, you know, usual Jamie Karen stuff. So he said, no way in the world my stuff would ever match Network Grade 773. He lied. It's another trick he's playing. That's interesting. So we put the Network Gray, we put the CINEMAX, the personal mix, and the Metallica mix. Did he do any tests on those after you got done doing this one? No, because you knew they were going to match. But I told him it was going to match. I popped the lid and I said, this is not going to work well for you. It's going to match. And it matched. And he went into this rant and said we didn't have the product. And now here we are. If you look at it, he has the product against his own paint. And it's matching. Just like in our videos, it was matching. So that means the container we had in our hand was legit. And it was real. And all that rant you went on camera about how we faked the demonstration and how we're basically trying to bring your... No, you did it yourself. You did the demonstration. It matched, Jamie. I'll tell you, if you were Pinocchio, you could pierce the sun with that nose. Probably a lot more than that. Probably to reach heaven's gates with that lying you do. You lie constantly all the time. What's it like to be a liar like that? Don't just constantly live your life in a constant lie. Never know when you're going to trip up and expose yourself. Or never know when one's going to catch up with you. That's got to be a horrible life. Well, this one caught up to him. I'll come see you when you're locked up. I'm not saying anything bad to you. I'll tell you that you could have walked away from this whole thing. All you had to do is listen to the letter I sent to you. That's all you had to do. You had too much pride. So, trying to be in that 4x8 for a while. And I'm going to go out to the park and stare at a horse. Was it worth it? Now, it's funny, he never brings this video up. Doesn't talk about it. Doesn't discuss it. So as far as Jamie's concerned, this video doesn't exist because he erased it. But we all know it exists. We know what his products are. And that's why he's mad about our Black Friday sale. And that's why he said that, oh, don't buy his product, don't buy his products. Well, I can guarantee myself you can't. Now, I'm going to charge my phone. I'm going to contact the FBI today. I'm going to let them know we had to file new charges against you. Give them Allentown's information so they can basically get the new charges that were filed against you today. And go in, fill out my forms so I can get my permit for my drywall. So I can start setting up in here. And then I'm going to go to a little section and I'm going to basically submit documents as your company being a fraud. That you scammed your customers out of products that literally matched house paint. And, even worse, your LLC. Now, once I get the information on your landlord, I'm not talking about that. That's between me and your landlord. So you won't know when it's going to hit. So I'll contact him. I want to talk to him directly, or your property management. And then when I get done submitting, because I'm pretty sure he's going to deny it, but I will submit all the documents needed. And when he's ready to call us back, I'll have him speak to my lawyer because I'm not talking to him anymore. He'll talk to my attorney. And my attorney will explain to him that these are his options to remove you or lose your building because we'll sue you. He's going to get real nervous. Let him know that you have a faulty LLC. You've been running your business is linked to his business because when people come there, it's his business at the end of the day. It's not your business at the end of the day. It's his. So he has an option. Remove you or get a class action lawsuit. That's what's going to happen. And he's going to remove you. So you know that. So you're going to be out. Try to find some place because you're going to need to. I just sat there in the video and clearly said I didn't want to pull that trigger. It wasn't necessary, but you made it necessary now today. Let me show you know one thing about me. That when you fire shots at me, they miss. When I fire a shot, I take you down. I don't play around at the end of the day. I don't go to the proper channels, file proper paperwork to get the job done. You won't be my first, and you probably won't be my last that I'll be taking into court and destroying. I don't have to feel sorry for your customers. Screen paint to match. Look at that. Look at that. That's horrible. Absolutely horrible. You matched the box. Yeah. That is absolutely freaking horrible. Look at that. Wow. Honey, you never bring this video up. How come you don't talk about this video? Even interesting, how come it's never posted to your website? It's a gray versus gray demonstration. I don't know why it isn't posted. You're not proud of it? I'm not proud of it. your demonstration. You made it. You made it to back your product up. How come you don't have this posted to your site so everybody can see it? Why do they have to come to the blacklist to see it? Or on YouTube to see it? We post it. How come you don't have this on your website? Why not? What's wrong with the video? So this is interesting. When we get to court, these are things I'm going to be asking that the judge is going to force you to talk about. All right, how come you don't have this on your website? You're going to have to answer this. You don't have no choice. Every one of those charges, I can question you on it, and you're going to have to answer them. Because you're going to be in court. There's no running behind YouTube, none of that. You're stuck under oath. Now, as I told you, when you come down here, you're not going home. So you know that. And you would want police to put handcuffs on you and take you out them court doors. Trust me, you want that. You definitely want that. See you soon, Jamie. I look forward to meeting you real soon.